Hi, and welcome back to AI in 5. I'm your host, Simon Chris. Joining me today from Florida is Kamil Banc. Kamil's the founder of AI Adopters, and we're going to be talking about the skills that everybody needs to prepare for the age of AI. Hi, Kamil. Welcome to AI in 5. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me, Simon.
So we're on the other sides of the world. I'm in Australia, you're in Florida. But still, AI seems to present the same problems. There's lots of, will AI take my job? No, but somebody using AI will. Let's talk about that, what you see as being that transition that people need to be thinking about in terms of their career as AI starts to play a part.
Yeah, for sure. And I can tell you, if I hear this phrase one more time, if AI won't replace you, but someone using AI will, every time I would get $1 for when I hear that, I could retire from everything else. But, everybody says that, but what does that actually mean using AI, right? In my opinion, it's basically you have to treat it in a way where we have this additional resource now and we get this promotion at our work that we never asked for. What do
Yeah.
I mean by that? Using AI means that the AI in many cases will take care of the tasks. It will become the executor of what we used to do. Let's say if I'm a copywriter, AI can write now. Okay, if I was a graphic designer, I'm no longer going to be pushing pixels. Okay, instead, I will move up in the chain to become a decision maker of sorts. And so for a lot of people, this means that we have to acquire new types of skills that turns us into better decision makers in that sense.
Okay, all right. So you clearly know a lot about this topic. You even have a newsletter. In fact, a new newsletter that was just kicked off recently. Um, Tell us about those skills. If you were to name the top three things, what would they be?
Yeah, so I identified three skills, and they're partially because I'm actually actively trying to improve on all of them as well. So number one is adaptability. It's
Mm,
basically having a growth oriented mindset. So never stop learning. The minute you think you gained mastery at something and you think you can stop, this is when you fail because especially in the age of AI where everything's moving so fast, it's just not the case anymore. So you always have to be learning, a lifelong learner growth
yeah.
mindset, all right? The second skill is critical thinking because with AI analyzing data in seconds, your value comes from making sense of it all. And you're not just processing information, you're actually deciding what matters and why. Okay.
Mm,
And then the third thing, one of my favorites here, I got some books here, but I'm not going to take them out since we're only here for 5 minutes. It's storytelling because as AI gets better at generating insights, your ability to make those insights meaningful become crucial. And this isn't about story writing in per se. It's about really creating narratives that drive decisions and change, especially in a work environment, right? And so that's the three that I identified that are kind of like a first principles almost, or like a meta skills that I think, and they will help you in any kind of changing environment. But I think especially now with AI, they'll be
yeah, okay.
helpful.
So adaptability, critical thinking, storytelling. Three fantastic
Yes.
skills. The new newsletter, let's give that a quick plug.
Yeah, it's aiadopters.substack.com. I invite people there. It's a very pragmatic, AI focused, as you could guess, newsletter that is geared towards people that work in a corporate environment and I want to take them from fearing for their job to actually become the AI authority in their company so that they can actually make more money with AI and increase their promotional chances or something like that, right? So
Yeah.
from the place of not knowing to actually becoming the resource, right? So that's the idea behind the newsletter, and it's been going great so far.
Okay, and this kind of leads us into, because we're right at time, it leads me into the question I ask everybody on this show, which is for an organization just starting on their AI journey or they're, part of the way in, what's your greatest bit of advice? What should they be thinking about?
Don't think about the newest tools and try to keep up with everything. Try to focus really on specific tasks that can be automated. Don't listen to this whole the AI agent talk, because a lot of that is fluff too. As I just wrote a letter on that as well. But really try to identify what can be automated on the smallest level and then build from there. And ideally, another tip as well, try to focus on the area that you want to improve with AI as a whole, because that will also get you to focus on the tools that are only in that niche that will be improving, because otherwise you'll be swept away by the wave of AI.
Awesome, Camille. Two pointers for the price of one. Thank you for being a part of AI in 5.
Thank you. Have a good one.